Could you please give some practical advice for everyday meditation?
Yeah, okay. Everyday meditation, you don't need to do much. If you are breathing and you have mind or awareness, you can meditate. So simplest thing I put in the small meditation book, breath is closest to us. So breath and mind go together. When mind is restless, breath is restless. When you are relaxed, breath is quiet. When you slow down the breath, mind slows down. When mind slows down, what happens? When mind slows down, it goes to the source. The source is consciousness. You withdraw from the world, then you are connected to your body. You withdraw from the body, you go to your mind part. You withdraw from the mind, you go to consciousness. And consciousness itself is supreme consciousness, Atman or Brahman. So technique is learn. You can do passive meditation and active meditation. That's why I was explaining passive and active meditation. When you are sitting quietly, any position, simply observe the breath. Do nothing. Don't control the breath. It's slow, fine. It's this way, fine. Whatever it is, we have forgotten to observe. We have forgotten undoing. We are so much into doing. So first thing is undoing. Undoing is just observing. When you observe, where are you? If you are observing your breath, first thing you will notice, your breathing slows down and becomes rhythmic. Isn't it? Your breathing slows down, mind slows down, and it becomes rhythmic. What happens? When mind slows down, it goes to the source. The ultimate source is consciousness, and consciousness is a witness. So you become witness. That means no matter whatever is happening, it doesn't disturb your peace. That is meditation. So by slowing down the breath, there is no reward, no miracles, no kundalini awakening. Forget about all those words. Just be quiet. And then you feel the stillness. And this is what meditation is about. Everyone is utilitarian, I want to get something from meditation. Just like I do business, I need money, I need fame, power. Meditation has no reward. Only reward is you drop the burdens, that's all. So if you do that, you stay in that state. You become quiet, and then you just become observer. Nothing seems to happen, but you will experience something subtle. It's so peaceful and so much rewarding. It's much more different than any kind of sensual pleasure. So you begin to like it. So you extend it by regular practice. So this is why passive meditation has this value, because regularity, if you do this occasionally, you are learning organ, you are learning piano, you are learning tabla, you are learning bicycle riding. You just don't take all the lessons, all at a time. All you do is practice every day. So as you practice every day, you mold your mind to be quiet. Same thing you apply during the day. During the day, you apply that, observing the breath. So while you are driving, stopping, you apply it. Your mind becomes quiet. Then you are talking to somebody, apply it. So even while you are talking, you are aware of your breath, your mind is quiet. So instead of reacting, you have chance to create the distance, and you are acting instead. So I put one example just in the book. That example is, if you want to catch a thief, somebody robbed the bank. So they do is, they look at the video, they stop it, they enlarge it, and they find it. So reaction is instantaneous action. So when your breathing is quiet, mind is quiet, you become observer, so that you can act properly and wisely. So whatever you act would be effective. People who are impulsive, they say something, and I put that, somebody who is good friend in bad mood says something, and you react and say, and you ruin all the years of relationship. And then how can you mend it? Once the arrow leaves, you cannot return it. And we see this not only in ordinary life. Look at Donald Trump, what he says. He says impulsively, then he has to patch up. When you react, it takes a long time. You can never patch up completely. So this is what happens. So the practical meditation is passive meditation every day, and then active meditation during the day. Apply in small situation. Don't jump into big thing, but just any situation. Like smoking habit, suppose somebody has it. What is smoking habit? What is anger habit? What is worrying habit? All these habits are instantaneous reaction. You don't even know it. So you slow it down. Somebody has a habit, overeating, then just, I'm grabbing the food. You feel, touch, hand is approaching, getting the mouth. Slow down the process and you can break away from it. So impulsive reaction you can stop by observing the breath. So that is active meditation. So watching the breath. And this is closest to us. You can do it while you are lying down in the hospital or anywhere, any situation. And awareness is other thing. So many students come, and they come for years and nothing seems to happen. But on the other hand, their life changed completely. Because with this philosophy, their thinking process changes. Anything they experience, they see from different light. So this is awareness. Whatever you experience, you see from different perspective. From perspective from I, my primary goal and secondary goal. If you have that clarity, primary goal and secondary goal, you evaluate accordingly. Somebody insulted you, somebody did this, that. You put it in proper perspective, it doesn't matter. You observe other people doing certain things, you learn from their, mistakes. So you don't have to repeat that. Okay. So this is practical meditation. Your life changes, your life gets transformed. Any of the philosophy of non-attachment, understanding law of karma, all these are fundamental and interconnected, and I have explained that all through the books. If you understand law of karma, it's just first thing you accept yourself. So there's an affirmation in yellow book, and this book and most of the books I have affirmation and fundamental affirmation that you should do regularly because you reach unconscious mind. I accept myself, I love myself. When you accept yourself, so many things work out. You explore your hidden potential. I love myself. You just do that. Then you eat right thing, you right food, you don't abuse your body, you don't worry. I love myself. So just, it starts everything. I love myself, so I do it for myself. I do yoga position, I do meditation for myself. So accept love myself. I'm grateful to God. Other fundamental thing I recommend is letting go of deep-rooted anger. So people have such deep anger. So if you law of karma, you accept yourself, you don't blame anyone for your problem. Just imagine people hold on to their children, childhood, parents, their brother, sister. We unconsciously hold on. In that quantum physics book I wrote, that Dr. Sarno, he found people who had back problem, neck problem, they were not from the real problem because of rage, deep rage. That created the problem. Today, road rage is so common. It's just people are so much restless. So, these are the basic things. So, and another fundamental thing is we are trained. I and you are. are separate. So more and more we think of security, we feel alienated from others. Like somebody is going to rob me. It's just here in condo, nobody keeps a head up to say hi. Just people have become so isolated, fearful. It's just what do you lose by smiling and talking? This thing happens. So when we create that feeling that I am surrounded by loved ones, entire universe is extension of me. If you change your thinking, that you don't have to do anything in a practical way, just change your thinking. Use the affirmation every day. That is, I recommend in Yellow Book, general affirmation, and then everyday affirmation. But anything that suits you, it doesn't have to be, but these are the fundamental things. Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Yes.